Chosen ones, they can't stop nothing. You hear me? Okay, so for this word that I have for you today, I'm going to read it to you. Your enemies can't stop and won't stop nothing. Okay? No more sabotage, no more delays in this season in your life. That time is up. Listen, I'm going to break this down. You were dealing with a season in your life where your enemies were constantly coming in trying to ruin things for you. They were constantly, they were gang stalkers. They were people that you met on social media, people you met online, people that you didn't even know, complete strangers. They were friends, family members, people that were coming in trying to sabotage you, trying to delay you, trying to get you to go off of your path. That was the enemy's tactics, trying to get you off course. But you pass every single test, and the devil is no longer going to have power over your path. Do you understand me? The devil is no more. All right? The devil's time is up in your life. Why? Because the devil did more than enough. Your enemies did more than enough. The devil himself, herself, the devil did more than enough on trying to hurt you and trying to sabotage you and sending in all of these spiritual attacks. Did more than enough. And you are God's child. And God said, enough is enough. You're going to leave my child alone because it's time for my child to be blessed. Exactly. God is like, enough is enough. Leave my child alone. I'm going to show you who my child is. God is getting ready to show everybody who her child is, and that is you. God is getting ready to show you up to the world and say, this is my child. The child picked on, the people the child bullied, the people you tried to sabotage, yeah, all of this stuff, the people that you done hurt and abused. This is my child. My child. My child will always be protected, and no more will you come over here and hurt my child. Y'all did enough. My child has suffered enough. You have suffered enough. And God's tired of watching you suffer. Because God was hurting the whole time that you were suffering. So it's about time that God is going to give you your justice, to give you your karma, because it's your reaping season, baby. You've sown enough. You've sown so many seeds of goodness, so many seeds of righteousness. It is time for you to reap your righteous reward. Amen. Amen. And when God shows you to the world, God is going to let the world know that this is my child, and you will respect, you will love, and you will honor my child because they are my child. People will respect you. People will love you. People will honor you because they know you are a child of God. Because hurting them is hurting me. So hurting you is hurting God. That's why God said is enough. And when they disrespect you, they are disrespecting God. So enough is enough. They're going to stop hurting you. Chosen ones. When your enemies hurt you, they are hurting God. When they disrespect you, they are disrespecting God. How they feel about you is how they feel about God. When they are ungrateful to you, they are ungrateful to God because they don't even realize that it's not just you in their life. It is God working through you in their life. They didn't even realize how good they had it when they had it. Listen, you were dealing with a lot of people that were lost souls, okay? Though those people, they are lost souls, and you came in as the guiding light back to God. You were the guiding light that that could have brought them back to God. That's why God placed you into their life, but they had their own free will. But what happened is they fumbled. They fumbled because they had too much hatred in their heart. They had more hatred in their heart than they had love. That you can only give what's in your heart. That's why they gave you so much hatred, because they had so much hatred living within them. They didn't have enough love within their heart to move past that hatred. They turned away from God. Listen to me carefully. They turned away from God and let the devil work through them. The minute they turned away from God is the minute they walked right into the hands of the devil, and the devil was able to take over. The devil was able to use them as a pawn on a chessboard in order to do whatever it is that the devil wanted to do. Because they turned away from God, then they were in the devil's hands. That was the devil's playground. They were so much in they had the devil's ear so much in their ear. They were so turned away from God that they didn't even recognize the God within you when you came into their life. They didn't even recognize the divinity within you because they had been so turned away from God that they couldn't even see God when God was staring right at them. And God was staring at them through you. You was just the vessel, but God was just looking at them like, and they walked away. They fumbled. They mistreated you. They hurt you because it's a reflection of the type of relationship that they have with God. They forsake God. They forsake God, okay? And when God's wrath comes, there will be consequences for their actions. And that is what happens when you turn away from God. So because they forsake God, because they turned away, and they did not turn away from their wicked ways, they turned into more wicked ways. There will be so many consequences for their actions. You do not need to seek revenge because God is going to handle them. Okay? I love you.